Hey guys, and welcome back to the Bear Strength Training Log. You're joining me today again on squat day. It is week 5. Warming up with some hamstring curls, listening to some Hendrix. Kind of get a strong contraction through my hamstrings. As you see, I come up with power, do a nice isometric squeeze at the top, and lower it back down with control. So I hope you guys have been enjoying the videos. Please make sure you guys leave comments and please share and subscribe this. Really trying to get the word out there, trying to make the best content I can. So really help me do that, and so I can really help you guys as much as I can. So today is going to be squatting for reps. So just warming up right now, barring some plates, trying to get the groove down, working on exploding back up. When I first start warming up, I'm usually pretty tight, and it takes a little bit and some of the weight of the bar to help push me into the hole and kind of open my hips up. You can see my hips are doing pretty good today. My right foot isn't squiggling around as much as it does in some of the older videos I've been working on, as I showed you last week. So I'm really focusing on getting really tight under the bar before I come up. I'm really clenching my midsection, my abs, but all around my core. So 360 degrees around the midsection. You just want to think of getting as tight as possible. So when I hit the hole, I want to think about a quick reversal and really just fire out with my hamstrings and my glutes and just power through it. So here's the first set, 225. So I've always been I've always struggled with my squat. I've had relatively weak legs, and just getting the right balance and the right technique on the squat took me a really long time to make progress in. It's a lift I've been lagging behind my other lifts. My best raw squat was 315. I'd done 320 off a really low box, but I couldn't. But 315 was my best raw, which is not very good when compared to my best deadlift, which is 435 during this. So there's a big discrepancy there, and so I'm really doing this program, really focusing on bringing it up. And you can see my squat's getting a lot better, even just through this training log. If you look at, if I ever post some of my old footage, you'll see there's a big difference in how my squat looks. But it's a big focus point in me, really trying to bring this up. So really just focusing on the technique, even throughout all these reps here. As you see, I have some pretty good speed coming up. My body angle stays nice and tight. I'm not getting folded over too much. So it was a pretty strong day. Felt good. Hit some good depth, had some good speed. Felt good with these. With the high rep squats, as you can see, you really have to stop and breathe just to keep my breath and stay tight as the breathing just gets really challenging, and the conditioning is just real tough. So next I upped the weight, did some pause triples. So these pause squats have been definitely helping me a lot, I find, and it's something I really encourage everyone to try putting in their own training. So just go down and hold for 3 or so seconds in the hole, and this really helps your power out of the hole and your strength in the hole. But also, possibly even more important than that, is it helps you find the really good position in the hole, and really helps you find a good balance point and know exactly, so you can really learn the position when you're down there. While I'm down there, I'm just thinking about keeping my core really tight, squeezing my back tight, squeezing my core tight, and just flexing my glutes and my hamstrings as hard as I can isometrically, and then I want to come up with as much power as possible. But since we're pausing and taking out the stretch reflex, it's sometimes harder to come up with power, but it's a really good way to kind of build that power as well. So next, put the weight back down, did some close stance high bar squats. Trying to get nice and low. A little bit of a pause on some of these. High bar has always been more awkward to me than the low bar. but he's doing a really good job today, staying pretty nice and upright and getting good leg drive. Overall, really good day so far. So high bar is used much more in Olympic weightlifting or weightlifting, where they're performing the clean and jerk and snatch. And it's important to be more upright in these with a front squat on a clean, otherwise the weight's going to dump out. So they perform high bar squat as it's a little more pure leg, there's a little less back involvement, but it's overall more upright. So it's really good for that. But I find it translates really well into powerlifting as well. There are some powerlifters that do high bar squat as their primary lift, but for me, I just find it as a really good accessory movement. So next, more stiff leg deadlifts. Just working on that hip extension. With these, the goal is to really have all the work be in the hamstrings and the glutes. As you go down, you want to think of reaching your butt backwards and feeling your glutes stretch, feeling your hamstring stretch. And as you come back up, really just focus on your hamstrings, pulling your pelvis under you, and as you pull your spine supported by your core back up. You really want to have your lats really tight, pulling the bar into you the whole time. As you notice, there's a slight bend in my knees. This is more of from a flexibility standpoint, and it helps keep it out. It keeps the pressure out from my knee. It allows me to work the hamstrings and to get a little bit of range of motion without tweaking my back or my knee. When I straighten my knee, it puts a lot of stress right behind the knee, right behind the kneecap. So it's really, I find it stressful. So just having a very slight bend, not a lot to get any sort of drive with the quads. Still keeping it all in the hamstrings, but just much better for my body, I find. So next, grabbing a little more volume with the leg press. I was just warming up here, 410, trying to get the feel. Not going too crazy yet. So here up the weight again. I'm staying pretty moderate with the reps today, as I already did a lot of squats, a little heavier. And really just kind of focus on feeling the right sensations while I'm doing this, really trying to feel my hamstrings, pull my knees down and back, and just a very slight extension with the quads. I really try to get as much hamstring involvement in this as I can. You can see I take a really high foot stance on the sled as well. This also helps keep my hamstrings involved in it. So, again, on squat day, doing the hang leg raises again. Just trying to stay tight. Just trying to get some high reps. Hamstrings are really tight today. You see my knees are bending a lot. Just a lot of tightness from all the squats and the leg press and the deadlifts. So back to the leg press again. Just getting more work in. So I hope you guys have been enjoying the series. I'm getting some more videos out soon. I want to kind of mix up the content too. Just been a lot of vlog videos right now, but I really want to get some more instructionals and some other things out there. But I really need some more feedback on what you guys want to see. So just give me some ideas, guys. Let me know what you want to see. Got a lot of knowledge. I'm going to be doing a little background video on myself and kind of not only what I do for training, but kind of where my trainings come from, kind of what I do currently in my profession, and just a little bit more about me and my personal life. So that look forward to that coming soon. And then this last exercise here, just working a little more obliques. I'm doing a rotation and anti-rotation exercise here. So I'm just using the band, doing a concentric eccentric rotation, and then an isometric anti-rotation as I lift up and down. This is actually a really great exercise. Hits the obliques really great and hard. Really feel them. It's really good for getting a nice, secure, tight core. Hair starting to grow out, getting all big, berry, hairy, having fun. So please subscribe, guys. Thanks for watching again. Please check out the Facebook page, which has been up about a week now. Really trying to get that out. Share with all your friends. Just getting started. Bare Strength Athletics. Lots of stuff coming soon. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.